Hello loves, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Masha, and if you are new to my channel, I wanted to introduce myself. This is a space where I will talk about style, mindset, and also health. My background is fashion, design, and styling, and also currently I'm a certified health coach. So I'm bringing the best of all the worlds that I love, health, mindset, and style to you. So today's video is titled 3 Truths that you need to know or wish I knew before I started my weight loss journey. I do work for a weight loss center. Currently, it's not a secret. And if you are looking for more information, please comment below or you can send me a message. But basically, this is where a lot of things changed for me as soon as I started working for this company, this center. And a lot of times, the culture, the society tells us that, we need to eat healthier, we need to have a keto diet, paleo diet. There's a lot of shoulds and gimmicks out there. And sorry if the lighting changes. I'm kind of new to this world of filming, so doing my best. But basically, there's a lot of misleading information out there around nutrition and exercise, intermittent fasting. There's also interval running and exercising. So 3 things that I think a lot of these parts of the diet, fitness, health culture tend to miss, I will share with you right now. The first one that I see that a lot of people tend to look over, and the sooner you know, the better, is what? Number 1 is hormones. Check your hormones, and I'm not talking just with your doctor where they do a blood draw, right? A blood panel for your thyroid, all of that blood work. Most of the time, yes, it does help tell us information about things that maybe we can't tell with symptoms or on surface level, but the blood panel that the doctor does still can overlook some things that we need to know about our hormones. So at the center that I work at, I discovered something called a saliva test for your hormones. Now, how is it different from a blood draw that you do at the doctor? There's certain enzymes in our saliva that carry information about hormones that is not detectable through our blood. So basically, the blood test checks everything that is happening in your body. Doesn't matter if they're functioning or not, everything that is going on with your hormones. Versus the saliva test, it only tells us what is available for you to use at this time. So a lot of clients that I saw before would go to their doctor, and the doctor would say, hey, you're fine, there's nothing wrong with your levels of estrogen, testosterone, but they tend to forget to test other things like DHEA and progesterone and cortisol, few of the hormones that we test. Also the ratio. So a lot of this information I feel like is not talked about, and it tends to mislead people into thinking that they are unfixable, that they're broken, that they will have to live with the extra weight, lack of sleep, fatigue, low libido for the rest of their life, and that is absolutely not true. So whether it's for weight loss or you just feel like crap after you have turned the age of 25 or 30, please, ladies and gentlemen, test your hormones. This information will not just provide you with the truth and reality of what's happening, because trust me, sometimes you get results and you don't really want to see. I've had that happen where I had no idea where my levels were, and now I'm working with my body to level some of those hormones out naturally with lifestyle changes, supplements, all of that. So anyways, I know that was a tangent, but I just wanted to stress on how important it is to look into your hormones since early on, not just when you start having menopause symptoms. You can test much more before if you have noticed things have been off. A lot of people get hysterectomy, have babies. Unfortunately, the doctors don't walk them through of how hormones will change or shift for them. So yes, please do yourself a favor and get a hormone test. Now, number 2 truth that the society and diet culture does not share with you is how important it is to take supplements. And I know maybe this is not what you wanted to hear, because we see a lot of commercials, a lot of YouTubers and Instagrammers promoting, all kinds of, supplements and just, helping the industry. But if anything, I would invest in checking your levels of where you're at with, magnesium, calcium, just seeing where your body is and what it's lacking. The reality and truth is, guys, is most Americans, especially recently, are deficient in, number 1 is vitamin D and minerals, trace minerals. Most people don't even know what that is. And we do need at least 72 trace minerals as human beings to function properly, have energy, but also maintain our metabolism, keep a healthy weight. And the weight loss or diet culture basically is feeding you standard diets, a new fad diet, a new exercise routine, a new, app you can try, but they don't really go deep into additional things that your body needs besides protein, of course, to build muscle. But supplements help your body feel safe. It has all the nutrition it needs that it cannot get from food, right? Because there's no way we can eat all of these micronutrients and macronutrients that we need to feel completely balanced. I'm talking about trace minerals specifically. So the first thing I would do is definitely research and get curious around your body of where your levels are right now, and then I would look for a very good supplement. I use personally the ones we sell at our store, at our center, but there's things like Ritual. I've heard a lot of great reviews about. There's other ones you can see and test and see what works for you. And I think it's going to change your life. If I knew that my body was lacking certain nutrients and micro and macronutrients, I would have done something a long time ago. The truth is I started to take supplements only late in my 30s. I wish I started earlier. Okay, so that is number 2. Let's move on to number 3. Number 3, truth that the diet and exercise culture does not share with you. And it's starting to actually come through, little whispers about it. I keep noticing, things like a Super Bowl commercial with Nick Jonas. If you know what I'm talking about, it is monitoring your blood glucose or sugar levels. And the reason is it helps you control your weight. If your blood glucose is always high, which is mostly for what diabetes is, right? It's above 120, I believe, or 125. Don't quote me on that. I'm not a nurse. I'm not a medical doctor. So anything you hear in this video, please research and confirm with your physician. I am just sharing my experience and my knowledge. And basically, your body, if it's not able to utilize that blood sugar as it should, your body will store it in your muscle or extra as fat, right? And what spikes up blood sugar is definitely processed foods, things we get from drive-thrus, donuts, pancakes and sweets and pies and everything we pretty much had this, past 2 months, starting from Christmas, Thanksgiving, Christmas. It's carb-loaded, fat-loaded, carb-loaded and sugar-loaded diet. So that will spike up your blood sugar. And a lot of times people that I've met, including myself, are insulin resistant. Insulin is a hormone that your pancreas produces to metabolize sugar, right? And I just recently learned that I am insulin resistant, which means I'm not utilizing my insulin as efficient as my body could, or I'm not producing enough of it. So that is the truth that I had to face to start working on things like intermittent fasting, which studies have shown helps to balance blood sugar because you're not eating as often throughout the day, maybe 1 or 2 meals. And if you want, I can share a video of how I do that. If that is something you're curious about, please comment below. And if you are new to my channel, I invite you to like and subscribe if this is something that resonates with you and you want to see my face and learn more about style, mindset, and health. Please subscribe and share. Okay, and what I would like to finish off with is a very easy tool to monitor your blood glucose, a simple glucose meter. You can get it at any pharmacy. There's ones that are constantly can check your blood, and there's some few advertised. I think it's called Nutri Digest. I'm not really sure. I'll put it here in the video so you can visit them. But there's a lot of different companies that help you monitor your blood sugar, not just for diabetics or pre-diabetics to help them reverse it if you're type 2, of course, but also for athletes or people trying to really get efficient with their diet and how they utilize their calories and their carbs. So it's not just for sick people, it's for people that are curious about their bodies. Right? So those are the three truths that I wanted to share with you that a lot of diet and exercise culture unfortunately does not talk about enough. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe, and I will share more about mindset, style, and health with you in the upcoming videos. Have a beautiful day.